Capricorn, welcome to your tarot card reading today. Capricorn, let's see what your future self wants to tell you. They're coming through. They have a message for you. Let's see what it is and why. We have Earth School. No, that's, well, yeah, okay, well, the Wisdom Bringer, Earth School. And Thomas, Mind Trap and Doubt. What's on the bottom there? For some reason, Holy Spirit worked through me. Okay, Capricorn, this is learning. You know, there are some who believe that Earth is a school for our soul to learn, for our soul to advance, for us to learn and experience. And there's our mind trap and doubt. You could be doubting yourself, doubting something in your life. You could be caught in a dogma, or it's just really talking about that one of your masteries here is principle of mentalism and how to master your mind. After all, life is a mind game and everything started as a thought. So let's talk about that. Let's see what your future self wants to say. Start. That's what the message that your future self needs you to hear and to know right now. Okay. I'm hearing don't forget to dream. Did you forget to dream, Capricorn? Life can take dreams away from us, right? The reality of life, shitty things happen. So some of you, I have goosebumps. Whoa, my goodness. Can you see that? Like He-Man, I don't have any muscles. I haven't worked out. Well, I do aerobic. I really suck at doing weights, but I have goosebumps. I don't know if you can see them. So I'm really good at running and making my lungs work. I'm not good at weights. But anyway, I do Tai Chi. So we have the start. So don't forget to dream, but I feel it's more than that. We'll find out. Why is this the message that you're passing along to Capricorn here? Why is Capricorn need to hear this message? Judgment. And the Hanged Man. Okay. And actions to take. How do you want Capricorn to move forward? We got the Moon. It's on the bottom. 3 of Wands. Where's he looking? Knight of Cups. At what he wants, what his heart desires are. Alright, let's see what your future self needs you to know. Let's see what important message is meant to come out. The Star. What's the Star? Whoa, we have a few things. We have the Hierophant. That might be a very, well, we are in a consciousness reading, and that's our card of lessons. 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, Queen of Cups, 6 of Cups, Hierophant. What is that? 3 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. There's a lot of cards to try and interpret. There's something from the past that's made you either doubt yourself or doubt what you deserve, and they need you to leave that in the past. They want you to learn how to let go of doubts, of insecurities, of negative self-talk. I get that message a lot, Capricorn, the negative self-talk with you guys. You might be really hard on yourself. I get that a lot. You're the sign I get that the most for. But they want you to learn to believe that you deserve your dreams. I just feel like someone, maybe just life, something took your dreams away, or your ability to dream, or your desire to dream, or your trust that you can have your dreams. And that's why they want you to really master and understand that principle of mentalism, because in order for you to accomplish your dream, you have to see it, but you have to believe it, and you're not going to get it. And that's what your future self really wants you to see. But there is something in your past here that's created doubt, and they want you to learn how to be able to let go of that doubt. Whoever that was, whatever that experience was, like, right now I'm seeing someone in front of like a high school, and someone tripped you and fell in front of everybody, and then everyone's laughing at you and calling you names, and now you're afraid to go into be in a public place in case someone does something like that to you again. Fuck did that to you. And if they did that in high school, just remember, people are petty and immature at that age. I wish I could tell you adults were better, but they're not, Capricorn. You just got to pick and choose who you surround yourself with and know that they are the problem, not you. But this is learning how to let that experience go and how to know that you deserve better. In some form, it made you feel like you don't deserve like your dreams, your goals, your aspirations to have good things happen to you, or you don't believe they can happen. And your future self wants you to remember to dream, wants you to remember to believe in yourself and to change your stars, right? It was one of my favorite movies of all time is A Knight's Tale with Heath Ledger. Remember Heath Ledger's father told him he can change his stars? Your stars aren't set in stone. You can change your stars. So remember that, Capricorn. It's simply by understanding Hermetics and the principle of mentalism. Throw that over to the principle of correspondence. So don't forget to dream. Whoa, my little puppy, he's yelling at you. He's saying make sure you're dreaming, Capricorn. Maybe Benji wants to introduce himself today. He's trying to get into my office. Okay. Well, this isn't my office. Well, it is. It's my tarot room. But Judgment. Hey man, this is why you need to receive this message today. Because you're sacrificing something you do not need to sacrifice, and they want you to stop doing that. That's why, Capricorn. You don't need to sacrifice that. So the moon is your actions to take. Very short and sweet. I got nothing to add. What's the moon? What's the actions to take here for Capricorn? There's you. Making different choices. There's the Two of Wands. What's the Four of Wands? Then, okay. So the moon is a choice, right? When we look at the moon, we have a path. We have our left. Hold on, let me turn the card right. Right-hand pillar, left-hand pillar. So we have two paths that are in front of you. Are you going to choose the left-hand path? You can choose the right-hand path. What decision are you going to make here, Capricorn? And the decision is to make different choices than the choices that you've made in the past. The Two of Wands is to see and make the decision to see the growth, right? When we look at this deck, it's highlighting this magical buck here. This buck in this deck is symbolic of your spiritual nature. So they want you to focus on the spiritual growth. They want you to focus on the change, but they want you to make different choices. And that choice is to focus on the things that you want, not the things that hurt you. That is principle of mentalism, is understanding that conscious focus can change your vibration, it can change your frequency, it can change your reality. But you have to understand and believe that. And they want you to make the decision to move forward. And look at when we look at this Queen of Pentacles, she's got a little peacock there. So it's all about self-love and taking care of yourself, right? The Queen of Pentacles takes care of herself. She looks good mentally, physically, emotionally. She merges her four bodies here. So moving forward, they really want you to be the conscious creator, Capricorn. They want you to be consciously aware of your thoughts and learning to let go of those doubts, let go of those insecurities. Don't project that past in, and remember to dream. Because, well, if you don't have dreams, then, well, they're not going to come into fruition. And I assure you, if this is your reading, you have dreams that you may have forgotten about, that you think will never happen. Don't forget to be Peter Pan and dream, right? Live in Neverland and don't forget to dream, because sometimes as adults, we forget the magic of life. Don't forget that, Capricorn. That's what your future self wants you to hear. So, let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say. As per usual, we'll jump back into the tarot. So what does Capricorn need to surrender to? Your desire to control people. Okay. Being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. So to more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. I'm going to grab this healing deck here. Let's grab it. I don't use it too often simply because of the shape of the cards. It's a very awkward deck to use. Okay, but they want me to grab one. So what's the healing message? Okay. Well, Capricorn, let me put this bad boy away. We have open to the universe. So I am discovering my worth, my abilities. I have confidence in my value and my potential. I reclaim my inner power. I accept and I love myself completely. Thus, I am open to the divine light of the universe. I say repeat this affirmation when you wake up and before you go to bed. Know that. You are open to the universe. Be open to receive, Capricorn. Because if you're closed off, you won't receive. Okay. Let's see what other messages your future self would like to pass along. What else they want to say to you today, spirit guides. What else do you want to pass along? What else do Capricorn's future self want to say? Let me understand. Hold on. We have the King of Wands, the Ten of Wands. It's been a long journey here. The Five of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Duality, alchemy. And there's alchemy of the mind. This whole thing is about mental alchemy, Capricorn. This is saying that for far too, I feel like I'm in Lord of the Rings. What was that? For far too long. What is that from? For far too long. What's the rest of the speech? That's Morpheus. I don't know. What I'm hearing is for far too long you have let this person stress you out. For far too long you have let this hold you back. No longer is it time to do that. It's time to rise, right? Look at this Five of Wands. They want you to climb to the top of that mountain. They want you to climb to the top of that frequency. They want you to climb to the top of this game and know that it's time. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is luck spinning in your favor. It's the card of cycles and even prophecy, but it's the card of alchemy. It's the card of turning a negative into a positive, an obstacle into a blessing. That's what creates that new cycle. New cycles and blessings don't just happen out of luck. I do not believe that. They happen from mental strength, from conscious creation. So for far too long, And remember, I can remember the end of that speech. I'm gonna have to watch The Matrix, but remember at the end of the speech, and he's like, we have been fighting these robots for hundreds of years, and we have one thing and something, and he's like, we are still here, right? It was like, I'm getting all excited, I'm gonna have to watch The Matrix. But anyway, it's time. It is time for you to count your blessings. It's time for you to count your stars. It's time for you to make your dreams a reality, Capricorn. That's the point of your reading today. Your future self does not want this person, this experience, this past energy to stop you, to hold you back, or to prevent you. Don't forget to dream. And you know, I've mentioned it a few times, I don't know if I've done for Capricorn, but you guys know I love Michael Jackson, and of course I watched the Michael movie, but you know, Michael wanted to be the best, right? Those people that are the best in the world, they didn't settle for mediocrity. They wanted to be the best, and they were a true master of the mental realm for accomplishing that and being able to master their craft, right? I think Michael had a gift naturally, but he also had an advantage in the sense that like he was dancing and stuff since he was 5. He was introduced to, you know, the best of the best. But when he was manifesting in that movie, there was something that really I thought was beautiful. And it was him saying, if you can vision it, if you can see it in your mind, then you can create it. Don't forget that. Don't forget that, Capricorn. That's what your future self wants you to know, and those are the messages meant for you today. So Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it benefited you. And as per usual, if it did, if you like my style, if you want to support me, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe. It does help my channel, so thank you, Capricorn. And let's close your reading off with your final message today. Whoa. Yes or no? It wasn't your final message. They want one though, so we're going to get it. But first of all, we're going to do a yes or no. If you have a yes or no question, are you ready? Without questioning, you got a yes. All right, let's close it off with your final message, because apparently, you know, there's something I want to say, Cappy. There's something I want to say. Oh, we got 2. They're both affirmations, okay? We have to look upon the environment with optimism, because the pessimism is within us. So think of an issue in your life that you have felt negatively about and apply this lens. My challenges are my greatest teachers. I use them to learn about myself and to live more consciously and authentically. And we have self-love as an ocean and your heart as a vessel. Make it full, and any excess will spill over into the lives of the people that you hold dear, but you must come first. So recite these words in your hearts. I am worthy of all the good things in my life. Capricorn, repeat that. I am worthy of all the good things in my life. Know it, baby. Own it, baby. Claim it, baby. That's what I have. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time.